And on to Cuick Kervec, a 60-3 base stallion born in 2012, elite graded with the Breeders' Elite stud book. Cuick is the 2012 son of Cuick, who himself jumped to 160 Grand Prix, and is beautifully stamped type with an exceptional temperament. He is fantastically scopy and careful, as you'll see, and has a very correct jump. He is a particularly careful back end over fences, and his traits stamp strongly, appearing in his progeny. His dam, Retina Kervec, jumped to 160 level and was by the great Diamant de Semilly. His breeding paper is literally all you would look for in a top international show jumper. In 2020, he collected many results and placings at 140 level, competing on the Middle Eastern Tour in Abu Dhabi and also on the Vilamoura Champions Tour in Portugal. From 2020, he has emerged as one of the world's rising equine stars and is really starting to show what he is capable of. He was winner of the prestigious Leading Horse of the Year at Hoyes, and has been jumping double clears on Nations Cup teams at some of the biggest Grand Prix in the world. He is proving to be a good sire, with his eldest offspring now 7 years old, and they're already jumping to 140 level. We will be looking at a couple of his offspring shortly, who are already consistent winners in the ring. He is available with fantastic frozen semen for next day delivery in both the UK and Ireland at £800 plus VAT. Over to you, Jack.
Yes, Cuick Kervec. His breeding line is already very good with Cuick Diamant Canaan. When I was here with Shane 6 years ago, I had the opportunity to ride him a bit. And I have to say, it is. I worked for BC Med 2 years. I had a horse there called Judgment, and I thought I would never feel a horse with more scope than that one. And but the day I rode this one and gave it a few jumps, it is not normal how much scope and how much quality he has. And I did a few shows with him. He likes to give a buck after the fence, but I think it's just the power that he has, that he doesn't know where to go with it. It's unbelievable what a power horse, and he will jump all the biggest classes in the world. And I've seen a few of his offspring that also look very good. I actually bought one from Shane myself in the auction here. As a 3-year-old, I left it in Holland. I left it in England here to get broken in, and I brought it last year. I did a few 4-year-old competitions here. It was a Cuick out of Balloon, and then Chilano. The Chilano mare is the same mother as Shane's Scartine. And I have to say, I only had it in, I sold it to a friend over the video, and I had it in Holland for 1 day, and I just regretted that I sold it, because it was a very, very good horse, and it's in Switzerland now doing really well. So I think also for his offspring, he will for sure give the scope, he will give the quality, and also his brain is, I think, very good. So.
I think Jack definitely likes Cuick Kervec, because on his profile on his WhatsApp is a picture of Jack riding Cuick Kervec in Paicum.
I forgot about that, but that's true, yeah. And he was, I think, an oxer, not like that. He was jumping over the wings, so.
It's quite interesting when you look at Cuick Kervec and Golden Hawk. Cuick Kervec's mother is a half sister to Golden Hawk. She was by Diamant de Semilly. And when you look at, if you look at papers, this guy's incredible paper. He's by Cuick, which goes back to Galloway, and then the mother is Diamant de Semilly. His grandmother is Canon Chin Chin. So if you put all of that in one pot, it's an incredible paper. This is a daughter of his, and I actually took 2 embryos from this lady last year. One of them is by Golden Hawk, and the other one is by Opportunity, whom I just rode. So you might say to me, well, why'd you go Golden Hawk with this one? But I think that could be quite interesting, because obviously she's by Cuick Kervec, and his mother, this one's grandmother, is a half sister to Golden Hawk. So I like to, if you look at even the racing world, it's trying to get that line breeding, trying to get the best of the best families. I know you can't go directly crossing them, but I think that's a far enough gap that it should work out quite well.
I'm now going to tell you a little bit more about her. Isn't it a treat to see the offspring alongside their parents? This is B.E. Thiassi. She is a 16-1 stunning mare by Cuick Kervec out of Ardina, who herself was by Andiamo and jumped to 145 level here at Breen Equestrian. Ardina produced a 1 metre 55 level horse who was bought by top international rider Jennifer Gates. Thiassi is forward-thinking and very intelligent, as Shane has just been telling you. She possesses a huge engine, copious ability, and masses of scope. She has won the Hickstead Star of the Future 5-year-old championship and is currently competing in Fox Hunter and age classes. Her full brother, B. Warnham, was British Show Jumping's Winter Novice Champion in 2023. Thiassi was lightly competed last year, and we took some embryos, as Shane said. We are very excited that she's expecting a Golden Hawk and Opportunity Foal later this year.
Thiassi's full brother, B. Warnham, is being produced now by Camilla Bingham, who's doing a fantastic job.